Hello, my name is Gustavo Vasquez Cortez, and this is my presentation on what is creativity. And I was born in Tampa and was raised in my hometown of Plant City, which is known for hosting the Strawberry Festival. I'm a sophomore at USF, and I'm studying advertising in the ZAP program, which is really awesome. Some lifetime main goals is to create my own clothing brand, establish my own university, and to own Publix. Because I don't know, I think that'd be really cool. Quick fun facts about me is that I once served chili to the hometown mayor. I know it sounds weird, but it's just something I like to talk about. It's a conversation starter. I'm a huge fan of everything Lego. I also like building IKEA furniture. It takes a while, but it's just fun, the process. My favorite anime is Naruto, best anime of all time. And my favorite foods are burgers and wings. While learning about creativity, something I find really interesting is that trauma can actually bring up creativity. And I explained this to this expert by Tillo, 2016, and I quote, "In the face of a major loss, our brains often explore new creative outlets as part of the rebuilding process of our lives, especially as our perspectives, priorities, and ways of thinking about things shift around. Post-traumatic growth has been explored in hundreds of scientific studies, including a 2004 study in the Journal of Traumatic Stress showing that 70% of survivors experience some kind of positive psychological change after traumatic experience. This extract was really interesting because it shows that creativity can be fostered to heal from an event. And prior to me learning about this, I always thought that creativity could only be enhanced by outside factors like the environment or how you felt. Prior to me learning about this, I always believed that creativity couldn't be enhanced by outside factors like the environment or the time of the day or what you see on TV. I never thought that our brains can actually rewire itself in a way that creativity can grow. This is a great insight into understanding what creativity means and where it comes from. There's a lot of new valuable insight into my own creativity, but I believe that the most reflective piece of information comes from the end of the second chapter in Creativity Rising. And I quote, "Change originates in creative thought. Creativity is a uniquely human characteristic that allows us to better respond to external changes, such as technological advances and social developments. Further, creativity allows us to imagine and then to create the kind of world we will live and work in. This is an innate change to make our own weather." Paseo, Manus, Switalski, Real, 2012. When I read this gave me a new perspective in what happened to me personally during COVID. So during early COVID, everything went into lockdown. School was online, and it really did affect my mental health. So feeling that my emotions were, being bottled up in a negative way, I decided to try out graphic design because it was something I was always interested, but never really pursued it. So after going into trying out graphic design, I really did fall in love with it because it made it possible for me to express my feelings, and it served as a creative vessel, which I still use today. Creativity is an important trait to have as an employee, I explained in this excerpt, and I quote, "Creative employees conceive ideas, products, services, procedures, and processes that can culminate innovations that benefit the organization. From an interpersonal perspective, creative employees can inspire outside-the-box thinking among their colleagues to build an inventive environment within the organization. From an organizational perspective, creativity empowers the organization to survive and thrive in a dynamic world of unforeseen challenges and opportunities." Liu and Akinola and Mason, 2017. The advertising field is partly based on creativity. Most of the jobs in advertising require you to have a lot of creativity to produce the best output. Without creativity, advertising does not exist, and the most memorable commercials and social media campaigns come from the most creative teams. Creativity in advertising consists of brainstorming ideas all the way to the release of the final product. Customers are attracted to the most creative teams to carry out or improve their vision. According to Reinhardt and Saffert, there are 3 creative skills that I will need in my future career. These include originality, elaboration, and artistic value. I need to understand originality because it is, and I quote, "The focus is on the uniqueness of ideas and features contained in the ad." Reinhardt and Saffert, 2021. Creativity can lead to the creation of something completely new. Elaboration is a creative skill because focusing on the tiniest details and complexity helps foster creativity in advertising. Artistic value is an important creative skill to have in advertising, as explained the expert. Ads with a high level of artistic creativity contain aesthetically appealing verbal, visual, and sound elements. Reinhardt and Safford, 2021. Creativity in advertising can be shown by the artistic vision that someone presents. The more artistic an ad is, the more it will attract views to the message that is trying to be portrayed. I believe I can learn about being more elaborate by focusing on the tinier details when I design a graphic or advertising idea pitch. I hope to develop my originality as time progresses throughout the creation of more custom-made graphics. Additionally, I hope to learn more about artistic value and how I can be more efficient in advertising visuals. Here are my references. Thanks for watching my PowerPoint. Have a nice day.